want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the walls that lives couldn't tear us apart. Sleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too. Sleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood, that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep with me. Howdy, y'all. Is it working? Mic's working. Hi. Manda, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 39 months. Uh-oh, indeed. It's the right thing, Tempsy. Bowl Moo streaming at the same time as the Celebrity Traitors final. I've never seen the Celebrity Traitors, Fauna. I have no context. I presume it's just a Mafia game, right? It's just Among Us, but with Stephen Fry. Actually, that does sound pretty good. Except, yeah. Are you enjoying it, Fauna? Is it good? Obviously, you're not enjoying it that much if you are, Projected viewership is more than for the World Cup final of '66. My goodness. It's more than the ending of MASH. You have not watched it. There we go. Okay. I was worried I was going to be insulting something you love. I'm not insulting it. It's just everybody likes different things. That's okay. I like certain things. You guys like certain things. They don't need to... The only bit of the Venn diagram that needs to cross over is that you enjoy some element of what I do here, which may or may not include the actual songs I write. Let's get this camera sorted. May or may not include. Watch a little and think I would enjoy it if I watched it. Ooh. Yeah, to watch TV shows that are on at a specific time, it's a lot. And I know we used to do it back in the day, but Landar says Traitors is a very flawed show, but it's super good somehow. Interesting. So do you think flawed is in like it's the actual gameplay interaction isn't that great, but it's entertaining just because the people and the production make it entertaining? Is that the angle you're going for? It's hard to compete with the Columbo reruns, right? When Angela Lansbury's on the screen, how can you tear your eyes away? Has paused Columbo to come to this stream. I'm more of a... I love Columbo, don't be wrong. I'm more of an Angela Lansbury. Was Murder, She Wrote, not Columbo, you heathen. I am fully aware, alright? Angela Lansbury is Bedknobs and Broomsticks. just, yeah. The game concept doesn't really work. Yeah, I get you, Landar. I hear you. I hear you. Why does my timer... I was just like, I need to check these hotkeys on this timer. I don't make me come up there. Vaughna's like, I will turn this car around. There'll be no Disneyland for you, Toby. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I want to go to Disney. Right. Oh, I haven't switched on this. How you doing, gang? Wasn't she also Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast? Very good shout, Steggy. I only found that out, like, I don't know, a year or two ago, and I was amazed. Like, what? It's the Lansbury. She has such an iconic name. It's very useful if you want to say something, you know. Just be able to quote Angela Lansbury. Right. Just get this in tune because it's detuned a couple of tones. It's very all over the place. And then we'll look at Pitmer. Pitmer has redeemed his 5th theme tune, folks. I've got to write another Pitmer classic. I'm running out of ideas. What was I going to say with this? I know, Steggy. Okay. I know. Bethany's next, then it's you, then it's Zombie Monkey Martin, and then whatever I come up for the redeem that Pitmer's just done, that will be next to finish off. Because there's what I do on stream. Steggy, you've been watching too much. I've only ever seen it, but the Mad Max Fury Road. You're like, witness me! As you hit the streak button. That's a film I never want to see again. My goodness. I don't like those kind of movies. It just sticks with... I know, I guess The Matrix. So I'm a hypocrite, right? But The Matrix is the only one I'll allow. He's talking about The Matrix again. Hi, Jackie. Jackie, have I caught you pre or post walk? Did I catch you pre or post going on your walk, Jackie, was the question I asked. What's the temperature like, Jackie? Is it sub 0? Carla, I wasn't able to look at your stream earlier, but I did see your stream title. Are you okay? Are you okay? Meme, we will get to that song. What we're going to do, because I'm in the lower tuning, we'll knock out a couple of the lower tuning tunes, okay? So what are the lower tuning tunes that we haven't done? Is it only zero-sum game? Have I got that few? In my head, there's like 20 of them. We did One of Us. We did Love Forever. We did Little Miss Excuses. So it's just zero-sum game. Is there only 5 of them? Why do I do this to myself then? 1, 2, 3. Is it 4 of them? Are there only 4 wrong tuning songs? Why do I do this? -4 degrees C. Thank you for doing the conversion for me, Jackie. You're okay, wasn't injured. Only casualty is my mirror, which will easily be replaced. Whew! It was like the wing mirror, I assume. I wouldn't have assumed it's your front mirror. Bet the others are rejects. driver's side mirror. Lucky it could have been so worse. Yeah. So I've been involved in 2 car accidents, Carla, and touch wood, it's just 2. Well, it adds up to 3, actually, because I had, a couple of months ago, I had someone reverse into me in a car park. Whilst I'm there trying to play, there's this golf card game called Play 9, okay? And they've got an app. And it's really fun to be able to play the app. What's great about the app is when they play an advert at you, if you just close the app and reopen the app, it deletes the ad break. And you can get really quick at it. So it's like, you get an advert only once every like 10 minutes when you played around. And then you just reset it. And so I was, Toby, you're just weird. It's good. Trust me, try Play 9. I know it sounds silly, a golf card game. But trust me, it's really good. It's really good. So I'm playing this golf. It's golf themed. It's not like, oh, I've got Bryson DeChambeau. I'm going to trade you for your chalky Philly, don't be silly, Phil Mickelson. It's not that. It's not like playing cards in that sense. They're like, it's just like, it's a card game that they've layered a silly golf skin on, and you can get like the cuddly toy golf ball mascot thing and everything. Anyway. My chat just reloaded, so I don't think I've missed any messages, but I haven't dropped any frames, so just Twitch being funky. It's a good game, Lander. Trust me. Anyway, so I'm playing... The point of the story is I'm playing this golf game, and someone's trying to reverse park behind me, and I suddenly go... as they bosh into my car. But luckily, there was not a single bit that I could see of damage, so we're all good. Do you select games based on their plushie credentials? Look, we were playing Pokemon Legends ZA, right? And the whole plot of the game, after the bit I streamed with you guys, is about a streamer who gives away plushes and has loads of plushes, which is literally what we did. We streamed Pokemon Legends ZA, and then we gave away a plush to Carla. It's like life meets art, art imitates life. I had no idea that the story was literally going to turn. I really should have streamed it. Isn't that crazy, Carla? Spoiler warning. I'm meant to be doing a theme tune for Pitma, and I've got to do it in standard tuning, so I've got to put the capo here so it's like standard tuning. I've used up all of my ideas, Pitma. What am I meant to be doing? I've got to get in the headset, in the mindset of Pitma 4. Pitma 4. You've had a lot of funky upbeat ones recently, so a bit more ballad. Don't you know the fifth one? Oh, don't you know the fifth one? On the one. don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Manda! I didn't play a single song for you, I'm so sorry. Good luck, Manda. Thank you again for the resub. I will send you a Bunston update. Don't you worry. I was about to deny it, but I forgot. Let people do the things. I'm not saying that's not about Manda. There was a spam bot that got flagged by the thing. It's a separate thing. It's not Manda. Please, you don't think I'm here for the songs, do you? Bunston, you're here for the Bunston. I'm here for the Bunston. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? It broke off my watch. I'm going for the pun. How a keeper is like the thing on your watch that keeps the thing there. So I'm like, oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Tell the time. See, I'm forcing the pun now, so the songwriting. You see how the songwriting gets blocked when I try and force the pun? When I try and force it to be witty. No. It has to be more, you know, less and more. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? The pitman. Mad mistake. Oh, don't you know the fifth one? Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Wait, don't tell me. The play an original for 1 million points has populated. I needed that on the Halloween stream and it didn't work. And now it is here on a stream where I don't need it. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? The pitman. 15,000 points it hurts. 15,000 points. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? The pitman. 15,000 more. More. It's the fifth one. It's the keeper. The pitman. For 15,000 more. For 15,000 more. It's for 15,000 more. It's the pitman. For 15,000 more. It's for 15. Okay, so. 15,000 more. Pitman is the keeper. For 15,000 more. We've got the basic idea, right? We got the little riff. We've got the melody thing going. I think that's enough for me to flesh out. Is that alright, Pitman? This is in before I realised Pitman wasn't even listening to any of that. Right, so Meme wants zero-sum game. And I'm in the correct tuning for it. So, I'm going to play the song, but what I'm going to do like a little mini run-through before I do the real run-through to remind me how to do the thing again. There's a little bit of tech in there. It's not too much tech. There's a little bit of tech. Some say, Toby, Here's a river that drowns. I'm all about that legal tender, Reed. You know what I'm saying? The legal tender. You know what I'm saying, Hoop? Making it rain on that river. That legal tender. So just getting the right bit of volume here. I'm turning the volume knob till I get the right amount of breakup. I just need the distortion on the amp to break up just slightly. So this is too clean. It might be alright actually, but just give it a little bit more edge. I had to just remember these other parts, right? There's one chord in there that I can't quite remember, folks. I think this. There we go. All right. And then what's the other bit I need to remember? Alright, I think I've got the song loaded back in my brain. I've downloaded it from the Matrix. We'll try it for real. Thank you for dancing along, Carla. I'm so glad you are A-OK. Shabello! Almost a year. Thank you so much for the resub. 2 months. That's only 10 months away from a year. That's basically nothing, Shabello. Thank you so much. And I know, Shabello, it is shocking that I had never heard of the Fong song prior. It was literally a few months ago. A couple of mates showed me it, and I was like, I have no idea what this is. Just that's the thing, though. Sometimes a piece of media just misses you, and the Fong song just missed me. Look, I even remember stuff like "Belly's Gonna Get You" and stuff. Like, I know my deep cuts, but I just didn't remember the Fong song. Is that such a crime? You know what else was huge in the UK? Scooby Snacks by the Fun Loving Criminals. This is Zero Sum Game by me. Here we go. Deal me in, close the table. Focus for once, nothing else matters. Beautifully anxious, hand in control. And if you stadiums full, beautifully anxious, a zero-sum game we are playing. It's such a shame that I won and that I lose you. Believe me please, I tried to draw for you. What's the solution when the only winning move is not to play? Beautifully anxious, a zero-sum game we are playing. It's such a shame that I won and that I lose you. Believe me please, I tried to draw for you. The only winning move is not to play. There's just a couple of times my brain synapses misfired and went to A major when it should have been A minor at that point. So I was nearly there. It's nearly there. Haven't played that song in so long though. Haven't played it in so long. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Ybot. Thank you, Meme. Thank you, Tempsy. Oh, wow, okay. I know what went wrong. Let's try that again. Is that loops right? Close enough. I wish there was just a fade out button I could press. It'd be really cool. But I have to like grab the slider between my fingers and slowly edge it down to do the fade out. I'm like, so you just don't see me because I'm here moving this slider, right? And I got to slowly edge it downwards. And the thing with that is I don't give myself much resolution, right? Because there's a whole bar, and I start with it not very much above 0. So then I have to try and really control it coming down. Anyway, let me save this. Can I save it? I have to stop it. I forget that the loop is still going because I have the volume off. Zombie Monkey Martin, as I live and breathe. I'm coming for you, zombie. Look, it's growing even more. I'll have a beard to rival yours soon. How do you maintain your beard, zombie? Give me your, because I don't do anything, right? When I have a beard, it's just there, and then I feel disgusting and I shave it off. Am I meant to be doing something? Am I meant to be putting some kind of beard oil in there or something? Is there some kind of grooming routine? Because I just have it here, and it's getting to the point where it just feels disgusting, and I need to shave it off. So if you have any beard advice of how to manage such a beast, then let me know. Rob, I shared a clip. I don't know if you saw it over in the Hatton Discord because you guys were talking about playing Worms Armageddon. I just put a little clip to make sure I put the fear in you guys. Of like, oh no, Toby, we'd love to play some Worms with you. We'd love to play some Worms. I'm like, do you really want that? Do you really want that? I put the clip that hopefully will prove that you don't want to play me at Worms. Yeah, if you look in the clips channel on Hattons, you'll see the what I put to discourage such thoughts. It might not work out too well. Okay. Oh, apparently Scar for Meme. We'll do Serenity first. Meme just had one. We'll do Serenity for Dempsey. Thank you for the shout out for Zombie Monkey Martin. Use beard oil and a brush. Sometimes you go to a barber and he says I should use wax rather than oil. Interesting. Wax. It's like your beard is a violin bow and you have to put it's made of horse's hair and you have to put the wax on the bow, you know. You're gonna get annihilated anyway. May as well be someone with talent to make it exciting, the process, right? You might as well have someone who's gonna do it with swag. Fooling with style, you know? I make it look good. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that line. Or I purposely throw the first match and then I'm like, Jeffrey, fetch Lucille. Lucille being the name of my ninja rope in this Fresh Prince of Bel-Air metaphor. You don't like the feeling of wax, though. See, wax sounds noiser. Wax sounds noiser to me than oil. Putting oil in your beard? Putting wax in your beard. Wax sounds nicer than oil. Oil just sounds like you're gonna cook an egg on my face. Like, what's the? This is the Frasier theme tune. Cooking eggs on the face is the Frasier theme tune. It's not motor oil. It's good for two things: greasing engines and killing brain cells. 10 points if you can remember what movie that quote is from. Not cooking oil either. Okay. Right. I've got to do Serenity. Question is, do I retune my electric guitar? I guess I do. I've played all of the wrong tuning ones, right? They're all been played in the last stream and this stream. So now I can legit retune this thing and it's okay. This is the thing though, will it hold or will a string snap? One string down. You mean that was not a Futurama quote? No. It sounds like I could see that season 1 Futurama when
they haven't quite decided the mechanics of how robots use alcohol to fuel themselves. I can see how that would be a good Futurama quote, but it wasn't Futurama. It's not going to take you too many more guesses to realise the movie. Helps to play the airtight. Oh yes, yeah. I can play it with my beard. That's a good point. Well, I can keep my face still. You know the thing where it's like you can. Was it you can flip a pancake by flipping the pan, right? You can play the violin by moving your head. It's not Matt Groening. Here's the tip for you, Tempsy. It's nothing of the Matt Groening extended universe. You just got Futurama. It's not by Matt Groening. Matt Groening had zero involvement. This is the string where it could snap. We're on D sharp from D. Will it go all the way up to E? Or will our dreams be shattered? Because I have locking tuners, this is scary, because there's not much slack to work with. It's got to be Frasier. There's no Frasier movie. Although that would be cool. See, it's weird with Frasier, because Cheers is my favourite TV show of all time, right? And Frasier is the spin-off of Cheers. And then Frasier then got a reboot recently, but it's like a new show. But it's just so weird because when you watch that show, I thought it was pretty decent. It had Rodney Trotter in it, for goodness sake. Monge 2, Rodney, Monge 2. When you watch that show, it's like the same universe that Cheers was set in, right? It's the same universe. And so then they'll do stuff or say stuff, and I'm like, that doesn't line up with what Carla says in season 3 of Cheers in the 80s. I'm like, hang on. The writers haven't kept it up there. It is bizarre to do the show and be like, this is set in the same universe, technically. This is weird to see this. But I'm like one of 3 people who's thinking about that when they're watching that show, to be honest. It's not Star Wars, I'm afraid, Zombie. Nice guess, it is very close. The quote was, it's good for 2 things, greasing engines and killing brain cells. That was the quote. Okay, this guitar seems to be holding, but that's commentator's curse as I do the G string. And you guys know how much the G string snaps. I think you're just messing with me now. It's not the what's the crazy Ben Stiller one? Like Tropic Thunder, Dodgeball, Zoolander, Meet the Parents, the galaxy far. Zoolander in a galaxy far, far away. I think I'm just being trolled at this stage. I think you all fully well know what movie I'm talking about. Just playing with your dinner. Covering my bases and being lazy at the same time. Maybe you genuinely don't know then, and that's very interesting. We're back in standard tuning. We can try Serenity. I want that. I always do that inversion, but actually this is better, so check this out. If it's Matrix, then it's not worthy of a guess. Then stop guessing. Where was I going with that? The wind and waves, the fields and caves, Zombie gets it. It's gotta be that, so it's on the C. That's where my visualization breaks down. It's like choosing the obvious crush word answer, just not wired that way. It just makes it all the more better, you know, when one is guessed or one is crashed. When you go for those Hail Marys. See, my brain is so acoustic moded that it's like I've picked up how I would tune the acoustic. Takes a while to settle in after it's been in that weird tuning. Right, that'll do. Bring up these lyrics and we'll try Serenity. Again, it's been a while, but I'm looking forward to this. Not too many words either, which is good for my slow-bee brain. I'm on a slow-bee brain day today. Are y'all feeling the slow-beeness today? Or is everyone like, no, I'm on it. I'm on the case. I'm on my... Serenity now. Okay, I'll do it now. The wind and wave, the fields and cave, you would venture through all your fears and doubts. Don't be scared, I will stay with you. Serenity, the harbor breeze, there's always more. The next horizon is awaiting you. Never scared, my love. Dream on, I will stay with you, dear. Serenity, the harbor breeze. There's always more. The next horizon is awaiting you. Don't be scared, my love. Dream on, I will stay with you, dear. Serenity, the harbor breeze. Oh, fall in serenity. Fall in serenity. Serenity, fall in serenity. that was a Frasier quote. Good night, Seattle. Look, see, the crackle's less tonight because we used the guitar so much the other day. You can still hear the crackles there. It's going away. Because I want to be able to fade, right? I want to be able to... But you got that crackle. Like the fade, Rob. Got to get rid of that crackle. Never mind, you mixed up Frasier with Seinfeld. I wish I could get into Seinfeld because the theme tune's banging. Bum, 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 bum. Right? Sounds like it should be off Transport Tycoon. The idea of Seinfeld is great, but I can just never get into it. I will try it again. It's like how I can't get into whatever the Radiohead album is. Whatever. Just once a year I ought to give it another go. Hail to the Thief. I can't even remember it. Just once a year I'll try it. Once a year I'll try an episode of Seinfeld. See if I can get through it. I think once I got into it I'd be loving it, but... Haven't watched much of it. So you are more of a Frasier guy than Zombie. I haven't watched much of that either. Okay, easier question. Which 20-minute American sitcoms have you watched, Zombie? Which ones have you consumed? What is that emote? I need to be able to see. Thinking, processing. Alright. Let's try how Perfectionist is. I think the problem for me there is American. Can't think of any you've watched. Uolati, welcome in. How's it going? I was hanging out with Uolati today in Subpar Fran's stream. Or as I called her, Above Par Fran. How you doing, Uolati? Big shout out to get your follows in, people. Hello, hello. Third rock. There we go. Third rock from the sun. Says Tempsy. Have I ever seen... I've seen it, but I can't really remember it. So. Zombie Seen Friends. Problem for me there is American. Okay. What 20-minute sitcoms have you watched then, Rob? That's not that. I'm trying to think if I know any Aussie ones. I guess Neighbours, if you laugh hard enough, or Home and Away. Alright, let's try The Perfectionist. It's all about aliens, you wouldn't relate. Too terrestrial. That's my problem. I'm all about terrestrial. Jerry. Hello, hello. That is a great sitcom. Red Dwarf, yeah. We'll take that. Above par, Fran. Do not call her. If anyone calls her baby goat, you will get permanently banned. Alright? And I'm not joking around here. If anyone calls subpar Fran baby goat, I will be banning you, okay? It won't just be, oh, a cheeky little timeout, whatever. Permanently banned. What if I do it in real life? Oh, you knock yourself out, you Alati. You knock yourself out. Just not in my chat. No, figuratively counts. Yeah, no. I'm with you. British Office, yeah. Flight Concords, I've seen a couple. I know like about the hippopotamus and stuff. But I've never properly sat down and watched it. I think it activates my cringe reflex too much. That's why I can't watch stuff like Peep Show and stuff. And like, whilst I saw all of the In-Betweeners, I could never watch it again. Because it just, I just... Banned into the other Toby's world. Don't say it. Don't say it. Seinfeld and Peep Show. Is that your jam, Hoop? Concord series was technically American. Yeah. It's just like how like Father Ted is actually technically English, right? Because it's like made in London with a London Film Corporation, whatever. You'd think it'd be Irish. Right, what am I meant to be doing in my life? The Perfectionist. The Perfectionist. Banned from real life. I've just understood that now. I think I said that message earlier and not quite understood it. And now I understand it. But I do need a quick tune-up. You've got 20 seconds more banter before I play the song, gang. Make the most of it. What's that tune? It's really not holding its tuning after the retune. Panic! Think of something witty! We're running out of time! He's getting in tune. Bants. You know it. That was actually really good. You saved it. Christopher? It's still out of tune, but we'll just go with it. Okay. Very good, Ulati. Very good. And then the adverts start, and it's out of tune. Fill time with the pony. So, hang on, is that the pony back? Or was something removed from that? That is back modified, got ya. Slightly less bodacious booty. Lick was back modified and got banned again, yeah. But you never know, like, it might have been that someone was using it in another stream in kind of a bad way. You never know, you see? So it might be reported because, because you got to remember, like, someone like Jonathan Ong gets a lot of gift subs to a lot of random people. And if you get one bad actor using those emotes in a bad way in someone else's place, you can see why they get taken down, right? So there is a bit of a luck factor, and there's a bit of a... It's almost a sign of just how successful and great John Ong is doing, that kind of thing can happen. But there's kind of an inevitability to it, isn't it? Definitely a high chance of one bad actor, yeah. So many jokes I can make there. Just like in X Show. You've outdone yourself this time. There's not a piece left out of play. Everything has to be better than it was, with not a trace of doubt left in your mind.
tell us your story. Your case stacks up for all to see. A quiet voice whispers in your bones. She said, is it okay just to be? Take this pressure off me. Not everything has to be perfect. It has to be perfect when you're in love. Not everything has to be perfect. It has to be perfect without a doubt. Not everything, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect when you're in love. Not everything, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect without a doubt. There was The Perfectionist. Interesting playing an electric guitar. I might need to work on a slightly different tone for it, I think. Maybe it works on the duck quack. So this is the duck quack setting, right? Carla, alas, if that was perfect, great pun, but that means that I have failed. Because The Perfectionist is about not being perfect. And alas, I have ended up, perfect. Darn. Rats. Since you're on electric, you may as well do some Smashing Pumpkins, okay? Alas. I mean, that was zero-sum game at the beginning of the stream, really. Is my kind of Smashing Pumpkins sounding song. Carla, thank you so much for the 10 bits. You know I'm only joking around about the perfectionist thing. Thank you, so I really, really appreciate it. So you played it imperfectly, after all, by missing the mistake. Yeah, I forgot to do the mistake. That's my problem. You're on the electric sleigh, Toby. Thank you, Jerry. Hip Jerry, everybody. It used to be that before 10... Okay, so before 10 p.m. is Sassy Jerry, but after 10 p.m. is Gen Z Jerry. It's Gen Z Jerry, everybody. He knows the lingo. He's hip. He's down with the kids. I don't think I've heard Zero Sum Game. To the VOD! Yeah, give us a review of whether you think it sounds Smashing Pumpkins-esque. How are the hips, Jerry? Do they lie? Or are they true? Yeah, so this is the duck mode. Play Chicago and I'll dance to it and report on the status of my hips. You know where the song list is, Jerry. You could do !SR Chicago. I can put it on the list for you if you want, Jerry.
I know you're probably chilling holding the phone above your face. Just don't drop it on your face, okay? Your face is precious. You got any grapes? Okay, so yeah. I didn't know this before you guys all taught me what the duck song is. And Jackie, by the way, Jackie, if you're listening out there, Jackie, I do want to know. Now, most people would ask up about your numerous and belligerent children, but I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to ask about your numerous and belligerent how's the Pokemon going since hubby found the Switch in the Alaskan cabin? How's the Pokemans? Have you had a chance to play? Or are you too busy walking in minus 33 degrees centigrade? Thank you, Jerry. You got it. You got it. Oh, Jerry. All right. Who's next? Hang on. We'll do this song for Rob. Rob, so before you go, Rob, check in the VOD. I'll play your song first. Now, that is a picture of words I've ever heard one. You have not played yet. Too busy with chores and baby and yeah. Wow, and you made Seismic go all that way, right? To find your Switch. To just not play it. Wow. Wow. I'm only joking. You found it at our house. Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. Wow, Toby. Here we go. What have I said? You know I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago. If it's super bad or incriminating or... Rat in the Cage song. Don't yawn, Toby. Don't yawn. You're meant to be entertaining the folks. You can't yawn. She's so lazy looking after the babies. But he did have a horrible time getting you the game. Took Raven and she screamed the whole time at the store. Are we boring you, Toby? Look, all it is a sign of a lack of oxygen. It's not a sign... I know it's the international symbol for you suck, yawning. But you're trying to groove, having a good time, but it's like, oh, I am a bit eepy, though. Is it eepy? I genuinely yawned then because I did that. I hope that's infectious. I hope through this camera... See, people say you can't get infected through a webcam. But I can infect you with yawning. EP, exactly, zombie. 100,000 channel points for an EP. Also makes me pretty EP. I keep playing the same riffs over and over. It's because I'm in that duck quack position. You can't infect us, but you can mentally scar us via the stream. Well, I can make you yawn. I'm hoping I cannot mentally scar. Right, sorry, Rob, I've got to play this song for you. Okay. I've got to play this song for you. Stop just jamming, Toby. Here's the rat song, folks. If you want to spam that ratty, feel free. No pressure. Lazy
don't you know? You should be working, should be tapping in your zapatos, or make the rent, or pay your grade. Life was so much easier selling lemonade. Now you're all grown up, and I know I'm a rat in a cage, but it's okay, 'cause I'm with you at the end of the day. And I know I'm a rat in a cage, called a big jet plane for my holiday to nowhere. Thank you for all the raddies. Paint by color or by design. Even this song's been done before. Hey, hey, my mind, plan my escape. Even the Truman Show won't satiate. Now you're all grown up, and I know I'm a rat in a cage, and it's in the burn as I'm with you at the end of the day. And I know I'm a rat in a cage, called a big jet plane for my holiday to nowhere. Even rebellion has been taken from me, 1 in a million, no one special, baby. Even rebellion has been taken from me, 1 in a million, no one special, baby, no one special, baby. And I know I'm a rat in a cage, but it's okay, 'cause I'm with you at the end of the day. And I know I'm a rat in a cage, called a big jet plane for my holiday to nowhere, around, 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 around. If there's a wheel in the forest, the rats will gather around and around and around and around and around. If there's a wheel in the forest, the rats will gather around and around and around and around and around. If there's a wheel in the forest, the rats will gather around and around and around and around and around. If there's a wheel in the forest, the rats will gather around. Lazy bones, you should be working, should be tapping in your zapatos, or make the rent, or pay your grade. Life was so much easier selling lemonade. I need to look at all these raddies. Carla coming in with the... You got the little rat, you got the ratty face, got the black rat. Great, thank you, Carla. See, Carla, I look at your name, I say hi to Carla, and Desecration Smile by Red Hot Chili Peppers starts playing in my head now. The association is made so strongly to me. And despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, this is still not... You know what I reckon? I reckon the reason for it, Rob, because a lot of people come in and say that I sound like the guy from Smashing Pumpkins. And I think it's because... What it is, the band I used to play in for years in London, I was playing bass and stuff, they had a very big Smashing Pumpkins influence. But I had never really listened to them. So I think I got it through osmosis. I think it's the guys in the band that I was playing in, them putting the Smashing Pumpkins thing into that music has then influenced me. So I think it's like, it's once removed, you know. Love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
How many Chili Peppers riffs do I know? There's obviously... Ah. Right? But apparently I can't play it. Yeah, thank you, Carla. It was a lot of fun doing that, right? Right. You wanna be what you wanna do, just come with me. That riff is so hard. Because I've practiced it in a week. And so on. Drilled the Smashing Pumpkins manifesto into you. That's right. They smashed the pumpkin into you. It's the right time of year for it. It is the right time of year for it. I can do that hoop, actually. I do know it. That's it, wasn't it? The idea. But that's all I know of it. I don't know if it... You'd sub if you wasn't already to someone else. Well, let that other person know just how lucky they are, Hoop. Just how lucky they are. Imagine, I got your back, Hoop. Don't you worry. I got your back. It's so funny how I don't know any songs. I don't know any covers on guitar. But you guys always manage to pick something that I do know, right? The randos who come in don't, right? But established people in our little circle who know always seem to pick something that I do know. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I've always thought, Jerry, and this just might be my Irish heritage, but I've always thought that song sounds very Irish. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Do you not think? Is that just me? You can sub with Prime. You can sub with Prime if you want to. To contend that cars away. Safety dance. Ah, sure. Thank you so much, Steggy, for the 6 months. I would play your theme tune if I had bothered to finish writing it. I'm going to play your theme tune so many times for you, Steggy, you have no idea. I so appreciate it. If you would like a bump on the song list, Steggy, feel free. 6 months. You can sub with your Prime if you want to. Okay, fine. I'll tell you, I'll tell them you want me to leave them for you. You have the lure. I have the allure of an animal. There's a Miranda reference. The allure. What I do with this beard makes me feel like an animal, and I really need to shave it. If you go into a bar, Savvy, in Boston, you get half price on drinks for your first visit. Well, there we go. I'm going to remember that. And can I, when I walk into if I'm going to walk into a bar in Boston, You know I'm going to shout, "Good afternoon, everybody," hoping everybody looks around and goes, "Norm!" And if they don't, I'm going to get angry. I'm going to turn into the Hulk. I'm going to go green. Alright. We are going to do Chicago for Jerry. That is like a lifelong ambition. There used to be a Cheers bar in London. And for years I was like, I've got to go to the Cheers bar. And the one year I was finally like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I was going to London for something else and I thought, I'm gonna on my way through, I'm going to drop off at the Cheers bar. That was the year it shut down. That was the year it was gone. I think we're a couple of decades past that pop culture gem. We've been talking about it all stream, Steggy, because people keep talking about Frasier and the new Frasier show, and I was reminding everyone that when you're watching Frasier or the Frasier reboot, that is the same continuity of universe of Cheers. It's the same ones, you know. Finish your movie. Oh, what were you watching? I bet you said at the beginning of the stream and I can't remember. What if someone suggests a song and you don't know it? Or is that not an option? Then you will get permanently banned. I'm joking. Or am I? The setting sun, we're on the run. Step on the gas, escape the pain. You can't pretend like you're unexcited. You can't pretend like you don't like it, no. Now you found your unexpected love. You can falter upon the altar. You can swear like you shouldn't order. Now you found your unexpected love. Chicago. Is this song who? This is our way, no choice to make. No break for it, life isn't fair. Yeah. You can't pretend like you're unexcited. You can't pretend like you don't like it, no. Now you found your unexpected love. You can falter upon the altar. You can swear like you shouldn't order. Now you found your unexpected love. Chicago. the original singer. Hoop. Unless you've not realised yet. Other than that Halloween once a year stream we did the other day. So that's once a year. The other 364 days of a year, I only play originals. Who is the streamer that is the Frasier to your Cheers? If I'm obviously, you know, the cool, suave Ted Danson, then who is my Frasier Crane? Let's be honest. In this scenario, I'm the Frasier Crane, folks. There ain't no doubt. In this scenario, I'm going to be... Whoever is Ted Danson in this scenario, whoever is the relief pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, I'm Frasier Crane. Actually, I'm not Frasier Crane. As Bethany has said, I'm Niles. In this thing, I'm not even Frasier, right? I'm Niles. I can play snippets, Dempsey. I can play snippets. Snippets are okay. They're not whole songs. Tony Ellis, songwriter. You know, Steggy, that someone has registered. If you search Toby Ellis songwriter, the second result is Tony Ellis songwriter. Someone's registered Tony Ellis songwriter. They're ready to troll me. Oh my god, you totally are Niles. Yep, I'm Niles with a bit of facial hair. So the song requests are the only other songs, but originals other. There ain't no... Okay, Hoop. Got that over you. There's no other songs but mine. They don't exist. Okay? I don't know what lies you hear there in the outside world, but only my songs exist. And apparently The Rite of Spring. What was it? Bethany, it was on, what's it called? Richard Osman's House of Games earlier. It was, the answer smash was, it was a thing of spring rolls. And it was, what's the Stravinsky yada yada yada. So I was instantly like, The Rite of Spring Rolls. Getting the points. Yeah, yes way. Yes way. Guys, I'm stranded on a deserted train platform. Bethany, please be safe. Don't be watching the stream when you need to be looking after yourself and getting on the train. All right, please keep your wits about you. You're just as bad as Chris. Chris Swad will walk through places in the dark watching my stream. I'm like, please don't. Just put it away. You can just say hi when you get home, or just be here next stream. I'd rather you live. Please live. Please live. No, there's nothing else I can do till 11:15 except, you know, please at least, if you're listening with earphones, please at least, because if you're gonna just keep watching, I can't stop you. I'm not your boss, right? But please just take out one headphone so you can at least hear. I will strive to be mono in the microphone, so you can just keep an ear out, please. I accept no liability. I'm either Cliff or Rita, depending on how much sleep I've had. Cliff is everything. Cliff Claven. And you see, I try and watch Toy Story. Right? Try and watch Toy Story, and all I can think of is Cliff Claven. It's the pig. If you guys didn't know, the pig from Toy Story is Cliff Claven. And you're like, who's Cliff Claven? Like, don't worry. You're welcome, Jerry. now here's the question. Thank you so much for the raid, Pitma. Can I remember what I wrote earlier in this very stream for Pitma theme? Yeah, Pitma redeemed theme tune 5. Now, Bethany, Steggy, don't worry. Zombie, don't worry. I will finish your theme tunes before Pitma's, okay? It goes Bethany, Steggy, Zombie, a theme tune for me, apparently, that people redeemed. Then I've got to put my thumb under my hand for this, right? Because I did it in the wrong order. Then it's Pitma 5, okay? Where can I listen to the studio version of Chicago? Well, if you look at the posters up there for the debut album, I don't think the image thing is going to work anymore because it's been a while. Probably not. Is that working? Oh, it is working. Look at this. All right, so here's the debut album. Hoop. Here's the debut album. You see it's track number 1 on there, Chicago. Don't worry, I've got the PNGs on lock. Don't you worry, Rob. I've got the PNGs on lock. So my aim is to get that out in January. We'll see how I do. Pitma already 1/15th of the way there, torturing me even more. What did I do for Pitma earlier? It was like, oh, of course, but it was. I got to now play it in standard because I did it in Trop 2 before. So. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Oh, Pitma. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Oh, Pitma. 15,000. But no singles all out already. So, Hoop, if you look at, you see track number 2, that feeling on there. You see track number 2. I released that as a single years ago. And it got played on BBC Radio 6 and everything. There's a QR code on Raggy. Raggy doesn't approve. Poor Raggy. So that got released as a single all those years ago. And it did pretty well. But, yeah. I'm basically just... It will just be a reboot and we go again. And you guys have got me there. So thank you. Thank you. Because now I'm not releasing something to nothing, right? I'm releasing something to you guys. It changes everything, right? From like making an album to knowing it will just be like just hoping someone will listen. I now know at least a few of you will give it a spin in the car, and that really makes a difference when you're making it. It's like, oh wow, you know. Oh, don't you know the fifth one is the keeper? Oh, Pitma, 15K. You get it. And I'm going to finish that Pitma theme tune. You're going in my top 10 rotation. I've got to try and guess Steggy's top 10 rotation. I'm thinking Steggy's top 10 rotation is Icy, Me, soon to be, America. Is America in there? On a horse with no name. The Cicada ASMR. Is Cicada ASMR in your top 10 listen to? Doing good, Pitma. America is not in Steggy's top 10. Wow. You gotta be pretty bold to call your band America. Here is Disconnected for Steggy, and I know Jerry very much enjoys this one. So. Permission falling out of bed, your mission call.
find yourself just staring at a screen till you wanna scream. Permission is never granted. Initiative is what you have to take. Find yourself just staring at a screen till you wanna scream. No, we made it all up. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dreams of my desire. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dreams of my desire. Permission is what you give now. Well-meaning advice to all your friends. Jail picture on the fireplace. You've struggled to retrace your steps. Permission is an illusion. Waking up to the honest truth. Staring at a screen until you wanna scream. No, no, we made it all up. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dreams of my desire. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dream of my desire. The whole world's gone insane. Never gonna find the right thing, never gonna. I can't quite find my own place, no. Never gonna find the right thing, never gonna. I don't recognize my own face, no. Never gonna find the right thing, never gonna. This whole world's gone insane. Staring at a screen till you wanna scream. No, no, we made it all up. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dreams of my desire. If you see me, say hello. I'm feeling disconnected. I'm lucid in the dream of my desire. Chad Bro Chill, your messages are certainly congruent with your username. Your username and the contents of your chat messages are very much congruent. Is that the word I'm looking for? There's a congruency there. You know, you see the shape of the letters of your name, and then you see the shape of the letters of your message, and they are, you know what I mean? There's a congruency. Thank you, Jerry. Such an emotion-evoking song. Thank you. And thank you for the follow, Chad Bro Chill. Is that chill with 3 L's? Was Chad Bro Chill taken and you had to do the 3 L's version? I feel for you. Are you Chad Bro Chi the Third? Because that reads to me like you are Chad Bro Chi the Third.
That's a really fun thing that Americans do that we don't, and I wish we did. Is to give your children the same name as you, but add second and then the third as a title. I think it's just the coolest sounding thing ever. Who's the golfer who's like something something the third? It's just such a cool name because you have to say the third in their name. Chad Bro Jr. Little one. Unless you're Henry VIII. Yeah. It's a different... Royalty it doesn't count for, right? I can picture Toby at a wine tasting event. Here we go. In Santa Ynez Valley, wine country, California. I'm more of a Pasadena kind of wine taster myself, but we'll keep going. Holding a glass of white wine, wearing a warm, weather-appropriate the cardigan that's like, tied up here. Yep. Watching the sunset over the rolling hills of the vineyards, contemplating. Alas, Hoop, you would think, but I'm much more of a salt than the earth person than you realise. I'd rather be at a Toby Carvery, and not just because it's eponymous, or a Nando's, right? I don't drink alcohol. And even when, 8 years ago, I used to drink alcohol, I was a Stella and Peroni guy only. Wine, not for me. So, what are you trying to sell me to? I'm just reading Hoop's message. I'm not trying to sell anything. Your brother was Peter Joseph Thomas III. See, it's so sick to add the third. It's so sick. I'm so jealous. The eponymous Carvery. That's it. You never tried a Toby Carvery, Jerry. Oh. Tempsey had broccoli, microwave broccoli buds. It all makes sense now. Huh? Because you're filled up with lots of different types of broccoli. I mean, I'm all about it. Long stem, full bud, all the different types of broccoli. I'm pretty sure that is a tradition we carried over from England. Which one? I'm saying a lot of nonsense, so you're going to have to clarify these messages, people. No alcohol, silly Billy. I'm still confused. Oh, is Peter Joseph Thomas III a brand of alcohol? Or is it actually your brother? Or have I fallen for your tricks again, Jerry? I'm gullible. You gotta realise this. Chad Broccoli. Chad Broccoli. Chad Broccoli. I see. Okay. Tobias Archibald Dickley Baines Ellis III. I wish. That would be sick. It's the third is the coolest one, right? Being the second is okay. Being the fourth would really suck. But the third, that has gravitas. No, your brother, father, and grandfather had the same triple name. That's very cool. And was that Peter Joseph Thomas? Or are you talking about alcohol? I'm so confused. Are you saying alcohol is your brother, your father, your grandfather? It's his full name only. Oh dear. Thank you guys. Give me a good giggle here. I do agree with having normally cold drinks hot. I like normally hot food cold. Pizza cold. Lovely. Right? When you go to have a pub lunch and you have the chocolate fudge cake afterwards with ice cream, I always ask them to not heat up because they serve you the fudge cake warm, but I don't like fudge cake warm. I like it cold because then the ganache, right? Yep, family, not drink. Got you, Jerry. The ganache. I'm not selling you on the thing of I'm salt of the earth, guys. I eat at Nando's. The ganache. Yes, when you buy a fudge cake at your local public house and you have the fudge cake. I ask for them to not warm it up because the ganache, it's so much tastier. The ganache and the icing when it's not melting. Melting ganache and everything. What's wrong with Nando's? Nothing's wrong with a cheeky Nando's. That's the point, Steggy. What I'm trying to portray here is I'm not the kind of guy to go to a Pasadenian vineyard and stare out into the distance and contemplate. You know, I'd rather have my lemon and herb because I can't handle spice. And I'm at Nando's, but I'm playing my golf game on my phone. I'm playing my Play 9. It's a good game. It's not about collecting golfers. It's Play 9. It's just a card game that has a cute little cuddly toy golf ball. You gotta trust me, it's good. You need the ice cream to cool the ganache to the optimal consistency. But the optimal consistency is really hot, really, really cold. Melting ganache? Never heard of it. You know the ganache, it's just because they heat up the cake, so the cake, the middle melts. But you don't want the middle to melt, you want it thick. For the mouthfeel, it's better mouthfeel, folks, if the middle is thicker. You microwave some Dunelm cake this week. I don't even know what Dame cake is. I know what Dunelm is. Dunelm. That's a Harry Hill joke. I can't take credit for it. Kai, K Guitar H. Dude, it's midnight. You got me wanting some cake. You're also like, dude, it's midnight. Play some blooming songs. You're staying up late to listen to Toby. And he's just yapping about nonsense. What song should I play? Do we go Antiquity? Do we do... I fancy playing Antiquity. Ooh, Dancer's Hill. Nice, Steggy. If you don't mind, I'll do Antiquity first, and then... If I can spell... I can't spell! There we go. Sorry, that would have been loud in your ears through the condenser microphone. Sure. Thank you, Steggy. You're the best. Toby, me, you, IKEA, nah. I've been around IKEA quite a few times, but I've never had the meatballs. I've never had them. So I guess that's an experience I've got to have at some point. Or are you referencing how we just go off in all random directions constantly and not follow the IKEA set path? Because that I can understand as well. Oh, the Dame cake. I still don't have a clue. Mate, you got to try Dame even if cold. Alright. Is it a Battenberg? I'm imagining a Battenberg. When you say a Dame cake, I'm imagining a Battenberg. What webcam do you use? It is a Logitech C920, Jerry. It is the most basic streamer webcam that you can get for like... Oh, I can actually show you because I bought a second one for Tamcam. Here's Tam. Say hi to Tamcam, everybody. There's Tamcam. Let me turn off the... Don't know why this album poster's still on the screen. Toffee and chocolate. And it's pronounced dime. Okay. Solid starter for your stream. Yep. Well, it's the thing. I've got the these big powerful lights and the little thing there, so it makes the camera work. I think it needs a wipe. It's a little blurry at the moment, but you used it for years. It's only 30 frames per second though, so I would like to get something that's 60. But the problem is, other webcams, they have like a different field of view. They'll like put me in way closer. Whereas this camera will put me quite far away, even though it's not very far away from me. It has like a very wide aperture or whatever it is. So to recreate that, I'd have to try and put the camera further back, but there's not really much room to go further back there. There's just the wall. So you upgraded to an actual camera. It's expensive, yeah. A couple of months ago, I went for a real kick of like, I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to buy a proper camera, a DSLR, and a thing and just do it and just get it, but I never did. Just don't need it. This is fine. This works. There's no issue. There's no issue with any of it. It's great.
All the pages of history couldn't solve it anymore. Headlines of World War III couldn't control it. And I walk alone evermore. All the sweet letters and all the bad movies and all the romance. We tried to dance, but you know, we never could get it back. And all the cheap wine and all the perfume and all the romance and all the sick tunes, but you know, we never could get it back. We never could get it back. Afternoons of reverie couldn't heal it, wasting away. After hours searching for a solution that I can't replace anymore. All the sweet letters and all the bad movies and all the romance. We tried to dance, but you know, we never could get it back. And all the cheap wine and all the perfume and all the romance and all the sick tunes, but you know, we never could get it back. We never could get it back. And all the cheap meals and all the trash shows and all the references that nobody knows but us. We never could get it back. And all the cheap meals and all the trash shows and all the references that nobody knows but us. We never could get it back. And all the cheap meals, trash shows, references nobody knows but us. We never could get it back. And all the cheap meals and all the trash shows and all the references that nobody knows but us. We never could get it back. We never could get it back.
Thank you, Chad, bro. Two things happened during that song. One, my ear itched like crazy. Super itchy ear, like hay fever style. The other thing, when I play this initial riff, I have very hairy knuckles. Surprisingly hairy knuckles, okay? Look at this. Look how hairy my knuckles are, okay? It's extremely hairy. When I'm playing that riff, normally on an acoustic guitar, it's fine. But when I play it on electric, it like catches and tugs at my strange knuckle hair. Does anyone else have hairs on their knuckles like this? Now the real question is, do any of you have hairs on your second knuckle? Okay? Look at the second knuckle hairs. Can't get the camera to focus. This is why you need a better camera. Okay? You got knuckle hairs, but do you have hairs on your second knuckle? Nobody has. What do you mean? I'm Teen Wolf. There's a full moon out there, folks. I'm growing there. I'm growing the hairs. Aroo! I'm transforming. You do. Thank you, Kai. K Guitar H, everybody. Thank you. I think you're the first person I've ever met who also has hairy knuckles. We're a rare breed. No, nobody has. Wow. What about... Does anyone else have a raggy? It's the second knuckle that really gets you, right? It's the second knuckle that really... Anyway. Just not on your head. There you go. Hey, look. I'm going that way. Don't you worry. I'll be there soon enough. I'll be joining you. Okay? I'll be, You know, when you're at the bowling alley, you just put it in for a little cheeky shine on the ball shining thing, you know? My head. It's what we're talking about. You have a raggy, but it's not my raggy. Yeah, you have shared custody over your raggy. You have 2 hairs on your ring finger, second knuckles. Does that count? Jerry, we'll let you in the club. There's 3 of us in the club now. Okay? You get all these little Twitch cliques, right? Of little groups of friends who form on Twitch and then gives themselves special names. What? Guys. Me, Jerry, K Guitar H. What are we going to call our Hairy Knuckle Club? Other than Hairy Knuckle Club. What's that? Hairy Knuckle Club. We're the HKC. We're the Hairy Knuckle Club. The unbare knuckle. The Full Moon Monkeys. FMM. The Full Moon Monkeys. Wait, why? I thought I was a wolf. You're saying when the full moon comes, I turn into a cheeky monkey rather than a wolf. The natural grown gloves. Hard to say. Right, I'll play one more song and then we'll head off. Because we don't want to actually reach midnight and then I go full werewolf / monkey. We don't want that to actually happen. You have extra growth in my ears and eyebrow hair grows fast. Yeah, my nose hairs grow incredibly fast. I'm every couple of days with the nose hair trimmer. Thought that was a full moon. There's obviously I don't have to check outside the window if it's a full moon. I can just see from my knuckles. Anyway, this line of joking has gone on long enough. Let's play Dancer's Hill for Steggy. And then we'll get out of here. Actually checking the status of celestial bodies. Based on my follicles. This is not where I expected the stream to go. Wrong key. But it sounds quite nice. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see, you'll pretend show. But I am going to play its original key because I'm not going to be able to do that. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see, you'll pretend show. They sing your birthday, Happy New Year, time is on the run, your friends are getting married. Till then we'll sing, and we'll dance on down
should have moved out by now. They tell you should have found the one. Somehow you feel like you're in the wrong universe. It hurts. You lie awake most every night in your mind, hatch a plan to make things right. You imagine telling them you've won. Just wait till then we'll sing. Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Feel the song as we've been. We'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Let it rip as we drink. It'll all work out tomorrow. 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 Tomorrow. Wait, what if no one ever comes? Will we never fly? And will we never fly in the sun? Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Feel the sun as we've been. We'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Let it rip as we drink. It'll all work out tomorrow. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see your potentially.
We're done. We made it. Good luck on your train, Bethany. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Thank you for the claps, Tempsy. Thank you to my knucklehead crew, K Guitar H and Jerry. It's been all this time and I've never had, because there's like the bird named people, there's the Thunder Pals, there's all sorts of these little groups on Twitch. And I finally found my little, there's the pool boys, right? Remember the pool boys? But now I've got my own little gang, my own little crew. My knucklehead brethren within Jerry and K Guitar H. Right, let me find a raid target. Bye, Bethany. Do we have an idea for a raid message that doesn't involve my hairy knuckles? Can we have any ideas, folks, whilst I look up a raid target? Can we come up with a raid message that is not just about that? I know it's going to be a tough one to manage. Let's see who's on. People. Human beings. Well, we didn't go to Kim on Tuesday, so let's go to Kim on Thursday. There we go. Thank you, Tempsy. Perfect raid message. Yeah, Rob, this is a good thing. I'm gonna stick. You know, I've got a queen and an 8, and I'm sticking. I'm not gonna risk twisting against the house. All right. I'm not gonna risk it. /raid Kim Maverick, because I said I was gonna raid her on Tuesday and I didn't. So let's actually go see her today. Maverick, if I spelled that right. You'll love it over there. If you enjoy what I do, you will love it over at Kim's. She's awesome. Grab that message. I'll do the sub version, where the platypus is shaking those knuckles. And I'll see you guys back here next week. Whew. It's been a long week, folks. We're getting there. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I miss you already. Thank you for having patience with me writing these themes. It's fun jamming lots on guitar. See ya, K Guitar H Kai, my knuckle buddy. The Knuckleheads. Hi, Knuckleheads. Bye, Knuckleheads. Bye, Steggy. Appreciate you, Steggy, and your patience. Steggy, I'll look back at the VOD to see what your top 10... You did post what your top 10 Spotify artists actually were, so I will go back. I presume the cicadas weren't actually one of them, but we shall see. Goodbye. Bye.
Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood that feeling. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather brings. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Full flowers bloom, the man behind the curtain threatens to tear us apart. You're stronger than the walls they built to keep us in control. You kick the gravel as you walk, as if you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Fall asleep with me. Fall asleep.